Hey guys, it's Kiana. Welcome back to my book channel, BookSceneDramaQueen. Today I'm going to be doing a short video to participate in the last video challenge for BookTubeAthon. So the last challenge is to explain a book story through covers that you have in your book collection. So yeah, I'm going to have a go at it. The book I've chosen is The Fifth Wave, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm not going to be telling the whole story, I'm just going to be telling part of the story with the books that I have. So this is The Fifth Wave. The Fifth Wave follows a young teenage girl called Cassie Sullivan who is living in America. Basically, there has been an alien invasion on planet Earth, and they have sent out 4 waves of destruction to kill us all. So the first wave of destruction was lights out, and this was a huge electromagnetic pulse that wiped out all of our technology. So no more cars, and all of our cities were engulfed in darkness. The second wave of destruction was surfs up. So basically the others messed around with our fault lines and caused earthquakes that basically led to massive tsunamis all over our coastal cities and wiped out all of our coastal cities. And as you can imagine, a lot of people would have died and drowned in that event. The third wave was pestilence, which was basically where the others had spread a virus that was kind of a mutated version of Ebola through birds, and that wiped out millions of more. People got very sick, it was very bloody, very nasty, really not cool. And the fourth wave of destruction was silencer. So basically after those other 3 waves, most of the population had been wiped out and there was only a small amount of survivors left. And so the others, having taken over human bodies, were on the ground basically picking off who was left. I really didn't like using this cover, but it kind of gets the point across. To summarize, lots of death. After all of those events have happened, Cassie is all alone, fighting for survival in the wilderness. During the course of those first 3 waves, both of Cassie's parents died, and she was separated from her little brother Sammy, who she is trying to find. And yes, Sammy does not nearly look as creepy as this little boy. And while Cassie is all alone, she keeps a journal writing notes to herself about what is going on. So towards the beginning of the novel, when Cassie is on her way trying to find Sammy, she gets shot in the middle of the street by what she presumes to be a silencer. She's been hurt pretty bad and she's basically lying on the ground preparing to die. Suddenly Cassie wakes up to find that she has been rescued by a boy and he has taken her back to his house to take care of her and deal with her wounds. And the boy's name is Evan Walker. At this point, Cassie is very suspicious and she's unsure who this person is and what their motives are, so she is feeling a bit trapped. But then of course, while she is staying there, they get to know each other and they fall in love. Evan is clearly very protective of Cassie and he wants to protect her at all costs. But in this story, there is kind of a love triangle. So basically, Cassie and Evan leave the house and they go on a mission to go and find Sammy and reunite Sammy with Cassie. And along the way, they obviously have to fight the others. So yeah, that is my story of the 5th wave through book covers. I did the best I could. Obviously, that's not the whole story, that is just a segment of it, and I didn't want to give away too much. So I kept it kind of simple. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more fun, cool videos. If you want, check out my introduction video where I explain a little bit more about me and what my channel is going to be about. Thanks for watching. I've had a really fun time doing this BookTubeAthon. I hope you have a lovely day. Thanks for watching. Bye.